Welcome back, first grade. Good to see you again. It was good seeing most of you on the Zoom meeting on Wednesday. We're going to have another Zoom meeting this week, Wednesday, same time, at 10:30. And thank you, Camden and Knox, for sending me some gardening pictures. And Knox, thank you for the bluebird house picture and also the skink picture. So thank you. I enjoy seeing those. So this week, boys and girls, our focus is on art and God's creation. And I was thinking, what does it mean to be artistic? Well, I had to look it up, and the definition says natural creative skill. And then I thought, what does it mean to be creative? So I had to look that one up. And it says using your imagination or having an original idea, and it also meant producing works of art. So then I started thinking, who is the best artist of all time? And I thought, I'm going to look in the Bible. Maybe it'll tell me. Well, I looked at Genesis 1, verse 1, and it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And then I saw in Colossians 1:16, for by him all things were created in heaven and on earth. So just imagine all the creativity that God, our heavenly artist, has in creating insects and birds and flowers and all the beauty we see around us. Then I noticed in Psalm 139 that it says, for you formed my inward parts, you covered me in my mother's womb, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And there's another verse that is also about God making us. It says, for we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works. So boys and girls, even you are a creation that's been made by Jesus even before you were born. Now I'd like to take you on a little tour through our art gallery that we have here today. This first one is a picture of Johnny Erickson Tata, and I think I mentioned to you before about her that she's the one that was in a bad diving accident when she was in her teens, and so she broke her neck and she's basically paralyzed from the neck down. But Johnny's dad was a good artist, and she decided she wanted to be an artist too. So here are some of the beautiful pictures that she's created by using just her mouth. She draws with a pencil, she fills in the color with a paintbrush, and she has made some just amazing pictures just using her mouth. She's also a very good singer too. Now I want to take you over here. Here are some of my pieces of artwork. I've always enjoyed art. I did a lot of artwork in high school and in college. So this rose picture was done with pastels. Remember, Mrs. Martin let you use pastels too. This is my very first oil painting that I did. Mr. Mueller, one year for Christmas, gave me a set of oils and easel and board to paint on, and so this was one of the first projects that I did with oils. And then in college I took Design 1, and we had to do a pen and ink drawing, and that was mine of a little girl. And our son Jonathan also did a pen and ink drawing of a tiger when he was in college. And then I also took Ceramics 1, where we got to play with some clay and make different things with clay like you did this year with Mrs. Martin. Now let's come over here and I'll show you some of the paintings that my son Jonathan has done. When he was in college, he took a watercolor class, and so he did a painting of his brother Joel. And then over here, there's a painting he did of his sister, Erica. That year he did about 20 portraits of different people that he knew in his life. And then he also painted a picture here of his grandfather's old tractor. And that also is done with watercolors. And some of my favorite ones are over here. One year for my birthday, he painted some beautiful irises for me. And then probably about 7 years ago, he painted this watercolor of a Mizzou tiger. And it's so popular that he sold probably about 10 prints of this. So this week, boys and girls, I want to challenge you to make and do an art project. On the website, there's a video you can click on, and it shows how to draw a rose step by step. So I watched the video, and this is my first attempt at making a rose, and then I made a few more to fill in the vase a little bit better. So you would take a blank sheet of white paper and decide if you want a short vase, or if you want a longer, taller vase. You'd probably cut out your vase vertically like this. So you cut out, now it doesn't have to be purple construction paper. You could use any color of paper that you like, or you don't even have to make it out of construction paper. You could draw your vase on there first, but the vase has to go on there first. Just glue it on there, and then click on that video and watch, have a pencil in your hand and draw the rose with the lady as she's showing you how to make a rose, and then fill it in with more roses or flowers that you like to make. And don't forget the stems and the leaves, and then color it. I did this with colored pencils, but you could also use paint or crayons if you want to. It would be a great project to give to your mom. It's Mother's Day coming up pretty soon on May 10th, so you could give that picture to her. So I'd like you, boys and girls, to use your eyes and look around and see God's beautiful creation that He made, and also then try an art project this week. So I'd like to see those art projects. If you do one, just send it to dmueller@cfsnights.org. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.